Okay, good morning, my dear students. In today's discussion, we will discuss the special cases of the assignment problem because the primary problem of the minimization by means of the Hungarian algorithm already we learned how to do the row operations, how to do the column operations, how to get the assignment by blocking the zero, right? And strike off the other zeros in the same row or in the same column, right? That means you are giving the assignment of a particular job or task to a particular person and restricting all others for that particular job and restricting all jobs for that particular person, right? So in the row, all zeros, other zeros should be struck off. In the same column, that means you are restricting others, so strike off the other zeros. So if the zeros are not sufficient, that means your assignments are not sufficient, right? That means instead of getting the 6 assignments, you may get only 5 assignments or 4 assignments. Then what to do, right? So we should not adjust the other assignments. Got the point? So random case allocation of the jobs to the persons is not allowed here. We need to get compulsorily minimization of the cost or minimization of the time or minimization of the distance, right? By the algorithm only. So what we need to do? We need to tick the row where we don't have the assignment and we need to search for strike off zero in that particular row. You tick that column, right? As many striker of zeros are there in your particular row, that many columns you need to tick, right? So this is part one. What is part two? For any column, if it is ticked, you search for assigned zeros or allocated zeros or allotted zeros or assigned zeros, whatever you call them. And the row where you are having the assigned zero, you tick that row. That means row ticking, column ticking, again row ticking, column ticking. So you will stop somewhere, right? Where you stop, there you need to draw the some dotted lines or with the lines with the pencil or something. Only to get the demarcation between some specified cells from others. So you will draw some lines through MCUR. That means marked columns, unmarked rows. So as many assignments you stopped the or you started the new ticking, right? Same number of lines you will get. Suppose you stopped at only 3 assignments, you will get 3 lines only. If you stopped at 4 assignments only, you will get 4 lines only, right? More than the matrix number, you will not get the lines. Got the point? So after drawing the marked columns and unmarked rows, what you need to do is you need to identify the intersection elements, right? You keep somewhere, right? Just to locate or round it off. Then you need to identify the cells which are not affected by your lines. So there are some free cells. Locate the least cost element in that least element. That's it. Okay, whether cost or time or distance, it is depends on the problem. So identify the least numerical in the free cells. Delete that numerical cell value from all free cells if it is 2, right? From all free cells, you need to make -2, -2, -2 like this. So you will get some zeros. That zeros will help you to identify the optimal solution. Understood the point? Now, you identified some intersection cells. Whatever the numerical value you deleted in the free cells, let it be 2 or 3, right? Let it be 2. So you need to add that to +2 at all cross-section elements. The remaining elements as it is. So you bring that element, the matrix into new assignment profile and you try to give the assignments by means of our earlier single zero row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all rows you search, right? Wherever you find a single zero row, you give the assignment, remaining process the same. Okay, I didn't get the assignments are not completed. So go for column style, single zero column, try to give the assignment, right? If you are failing in identifying the single zero row or single zero column, that means you are getting continuously, right? 2 zeros or 3 zeros in every row and every column. Then you are having the target optimum solution as a alternative solutions. That means the same minimum cost will be obtained by 2-3 different solutions, different alternatives, arrangements. Okay. So like this, you can select any one of the 0 to be selected. So automatically you will be proceeded to new solution, right? So this is all the summary of whatever you learned in the earlier classes, right? Now you are discussing about special cases, right? Special case means where there is a possibility of some hurdle, small difficulty, right? That means you are having a question, okay, my process was stopped. So what I need to do? Okay, that means a small hurdle. If any hurdle is there, always there will be a procedure, right? To cross over the problem and getting into the streamline, right? Okay. So I will give an example. Uh, Suppose in a new city, you know only very small routes. That means you know where is the bus stand, you know where is the central railway station, right? Let it be some Chennai or Bangalore or somewhere. Okay. So you know only the city buses or something that are from bus stand and railway station, right? Suppose you travel, you entered in some other bus and you are entered into a new region where you don't know anything, right? And that language also you don't know, right? You are a completely stranger and think that no education is there for you. And the other person don't know the education, right? He is an illiterate. If you ask so many people, so they will say they don't know your language, they are illiterates, right? So what you need to do? So you are having one route, right? Only one alternative. Catch any bus that is going to bus stand, right? Catch any bus going to railway station, right? That's the only solution. That means from there onwards, you are having, what is the route to your hotel or your room or your new area. Okay. So even though it is a lengthy process sometimes, right? If you are having any hurdle, you are any difficulty, automatically there will be some procedure that is leading you towards your highway path. Okay. So highway path is your algorithm. So sometimes you are leading to some diverted area. That means some hurdle will be there. I am unable to proceed. So some difficulty is there. So again, I need to come to my original place, right? So many methods are having some similarity with your transportation because assignment is coming from it came from the transportation. Okay. So actually we need not have some examples in that area, but I will show you in the PDF. Okay. Right. PDF sometimes or here itself I will show you, right? Suppose I'm having, okay, so this problem I will take. So whatever the problem we discussed earlier, that I am picking the same problem and I will open in some other area. So I will select this one and I will make everything to be 24 or something, right? So I will introduce another job, right? Some J6. So here 5, 6, 2, 1, 4. Oh, Namlaka. Okay, 5, 6, 2. Okay, right. Like this, I have the problem. So now we need to do the allocation of the jobs to the workers like this. Okay. So first you have to check whether the assignment problem given is perfectly n by n matrix or not. That means as many jobs you have, that many persons you need to have. Okay. Now look this. I am having 6 jobs, but I am having only 5 workers. Right. First you have to make the assignment problem to be n by n matrix. Right. That means just like in the transportation, what you adjusted the supply or the demand by means of the dummy demand or dummy supply, right? So a dummy row can be added, a dummy column can be added. Here also the same thing, right? I am lacking of one worker. So what I will do? F. You need not write dummy dummy are making capital D1, right? So some textbooks are referring to like this D, okay, D and suffix 1 like this, okay. So you are having a confusion D or D1 or something. So I am suggesting you don't write anything. Simply take F. New worker is added, right? But the new worker is having all parameters to be zeros. That's all, right? So you write a small dialogue as the assignment problem is unbalanced, right? So we are making the balance matrix by introducing a new dummy worker with all cost parameters or time parameters or distance parameters or sales, whatever the target parameters you have in the table values, all these values will become zero for the dummy worker. Okay. So the remaining
start చేస్తా.
Emma? Hello?
తెలుసు.
Yeah, you continue. Right.
మార్నింగ్ ముందు సెమ్ దాని తర్వాత మిడ్.
So first you share, I think many of the students didn't get the link. So better you share the link in the WhatsApp, okay? Or otherwise, I will show you. Okay. I will share with reduce the sound. Hmm. So I will open the WhatsApp and I will share. I'm trying. Is the power up? Log out అవుతుంది. Right. Okay, I will share in the group, your group also. Go. Oh. Oh. It is making the problem. Okay, right. I think we'll reach other people to join. Okay, right. Now we'll see. See, the number of jobs you are having here is 6, and the number of workers will become 6. Okay. Now, how to assign the jobs? Already we know the procedure. So we will continue. But the column assignments automatically they will become copy paste of the row operations only, right? So I can update row operations, first row, second row, third row, fifth row, but the last row will be 0. I will keep as it is, right? And the column operations will become the same values as the ending of the row operations matrix, right? After the ending of the row operations, whatever the matrix I will get, same thing will become because in the column operations, already all column will have the 0 is the minimum, there will not be any change. So directly you can go for just saying a dialog, right? As all the columns are having the 0 values, the resultant matrix will be the same. And we start the operation or assignment by blocking the 0, same procedure, single 0 row, single 0 column, like this will continue, okay? So this is the problem for a special case, unbalanced assignment problem. Okay, got the point? Understood? Right. Now I will take the same problem and I will create another one. Okay. Now I will delete this. I will create another one. So the total thing I will take some 24. So this one at a 60% I will give some value 5, 7, 2, 8, 9, and 6. Okay. So randomly I created this workers and the jobs assigned. Now I will put some dash. Okay. So okay, got this. Mm, okay. So this problem refers to restrictions on assignment. Okay. Refers to restrictions on assignment. Okay. సో మీరు ఏం చేసినా సరే ఫలానా వాడికి ఈ జాబ్ ఎట్టి పరిస్థితుల్లో ఇవ్వకూడదు అని చెప్పాలి. సో రిఫర్స్ టు మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ అకౌంట్ ఇస్ నాట్ వర్కింగ్. ఎవరు ఏం చేయాలి? టీమ్స్ పని చేయకపోతే ఇంకెలాగా? ఓకే. ఓకే. See, ఎస్ సార్. ఇప్పుడే వచ్చిందా? సారీ బట్ ట్రబుల్ సైనింగ్ తీసుకోవాలి. ఓకే. Due to cyclone, some problems may be in the net. Okay. Okay, no problem. I will. I think I started the recording, right? So no problem. Even if you want another time, I will tell you. No problem at all. Okay. So you refer to the transportation problem, this Excel file which we have completed with so many sheets earlier, right? All this file is continuously I'm updating this file with introducing the different sheets and different headings. So you go through all the sheets, then you are able to understand what is the different problems we encountered. Okay, right? So this is regarding the restrictions on assignment. That means why we need to restrict a particular person for a particular job, right? So you are having a condition that all the 6 jobs need to be assigned to all the 6 people, right? But you are intentionally restricting some people not to have that particular job. Okay, right? So why we are restricting? Can any student can unmute and tell me? We are restricting some workers not to to be assigned a particular job. So see, worker A was restricted J2. So J2 job should not be assigned to A, and J3 job should not be J2 job should not be assigned to A and D also, right? J1 should not be assigned to E. J3 should not be for B, and J4 ఎవడో ఒక నాపేద్దాం ఎవరు నాపేద్దాం వద్దులే ఓకే J5 should not be for C and J6 should not be for F, right? Now, can anybody guess why we are restricting some people not to have that job? These students, can anybody unmute and identify the reason?
They have to do another job, sir.
అలా కాదు. Okay. Okay. ఇంకా any other thought? Very simple one. Very simple one. Just think that yeah, we are all the workers and we are all applying for getting as a job for a technician in a laboratories, right? But somehow we are disqualified for that particular lab. Somehow, right? What is that question? So suppose there are some jobs, technician jobs in the heat transfer lab, right? Or your metrology lab and machine tools lab. Okay. So some 6 people are applied for technician job, but some people are restricted not to opt for that particular laboratory. Otherwise, if you go to these 6 people go to industry, in the industry you are having so many different sections. So if you are being selected after your BTech in the industry, right? So you need to have the training. Okay. So all your classmates, suppose some 10 people got the job in one industry, all the 6 people, just like in your college, you club together and go to one particular boiler section or turning section, go and try there, be friends there also. You will not be allowed in such a case. So everybody of you will be undergone training in different sections. They don't make you as a friends in your industry. Outside the industry only you are friends. Okay. So they will make you divide. One person will go to one section, one person will go to another section, one person may be in CNC section, one person may be in the boiler section. Like this, you will be undergone some training. Understood? This is also assignment. Okay. So based on some criteria, they will divide you into different jobs and different training sections, right? Okay. And in those areas, in your assignments of the training event, some people are restricted not to enter into that section for the time being, right? Or altogether the training may not be given. Okay. So here, if it may be the job, it may be the assignment, right? What could be the reason? అంటే వాడికి ఇంకో పని ఏదో చెప్పారు అని ఒక సలహా వచ్చింది. ఓకే, రైట్. ఎనీ అదర్స్? Any others? Reasons are very, very simple. Just think that you are in the industry. Think that you are in the industry. There may be a positive reason, there may be a negative reason also. No. I gave the example of applying for a technician post. That is the hint.
Qualifications.
Very good, right? Suppose your qualification in your resume, you are having, I am a qualified turner, I am a qualified welder, and I have the experience in the heat transfer lab, I have the experience in the thermal engineering lab. Like this in my resume, I will write. Okay. So based on your resume, suppose you don't have any experience in the engineering workshop. So I don't know carpentry, I don't know fitting. I know only welding. I know only drilling machine, milling machine, the tools only. I don't know anything in the carpentry section, sheet metal. I don't know anything, right? So why my candidature need to be tested there? Because if you give me, I don't do anything because I don't know how to cut the sheet metal, right? So I will get definitely 0 marks. No need to conduct the test for me. Okay. So that is the simple reason some people are restricted for that particular job. నాకు ఆ క్వాలిఫికేషనే లేదు అలాంటప్పుడు నాకెందుకు జాబ్ ఇవ్వటం అసలు నా క్యాండిడేచర్ కన్సిడర్ చేయక్కర్లేదు ఇక్కడ J1 సపోజ్ ఐఎమ్ ది పర్సన్ ఈ నేనే ఈ అనుకోండి సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు టెస్ట్ ఓన్లీ ABCDF ఓన్లీ ఓకే సో ఇన్ దట్ వే యు ఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ద రెస్ట్రిక్షన్స్ on assignment of the particular job to a particular person. So if you are not having some minimum awareness of the particular job, no need to test him. Got the point? So in that way, there are some restrictions of the jobs to a particular person. Then you are having some difficulty, right? So how to proceed this? So if you are having some dash or something, how to proceed for the row operation? Dash doesn't mean that 0. You remember that point. Dash means you are restricted, right? Now, there is a very simple method how to start the row operation, right? ఇక్కడ డాష్ అంటే 0 అని చెప్పి మీ ఎగ్జామ్స్ లో మీరు మిడ్ ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఆబ్సెంట్ ఫర్ ద మిడ్ ఎగ్జామ్ రైట్ దెర్ ఈస్ సమ్ ఏ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ ద కంప్యూటర్ విల్ టేక్ ఆబ్సెంట్ మీన్స్ 0 మార్క్ రైట్ యూనివర్సిటీ ఆల్సో విల్ గివ్ ద సేమ్ థింగ్ by putting some minus like that. Okay. Minus means absent, 0 means empty paper like this. Some criteria is there. But here we need to proceed further by selecting least element in the row and proceed further for the row operation, column operation, everything. Now, how to deal with this restriction? Just similar to your LP big M, right? So we need to select least element in the row. I told you earlier, the least element in the row or the least cost or the least distance element that is giving you the guidance towards the optimal solution, right? Least element is guiding you, right? So we need to avoid this person. We need to avoid a person E for J1 and A and D for J2 like this. So there are some restrictions. These persons need to be avoided. So what you need to do, you consider this restriction cell as a very big number. So it may be M or in some textbooks, some reference books, they are giving the symbol infinity. Infinity symbol మనకు దొరుకుతుందా ఇందులో ఇన్ఫినిటీ దొరకపోతే M అని రాసి ఓకే దొరికింది రైట్ okay so treat this as infinity right so I will treat this as infinity so whatever the restriction you have you consider this as infinity okay now you can start your operations row operation column operation everything you can start and proceed further so now row operations ఎందుకు డైలాగ్ రాసేద్దాం after row operations okay so after row operations this will be updated okay now you see right as usual we'll give some colors to this okay right? So what is the least in the first row? It is 4, and the second row it is 3, and third row it is 3. So these values are randomly selected. Fourth row it is 2, and fifth row it is 1, and the sixth row it is 2, right? So I need to delete these selected least element from the all elements of that row, right? Now I will start here. So 4 minus 4, infinity minus 4, infinity, 7 minus 4, 3, 5 minus 4, 1, 11 minus 4, 7, 5 minus 4, 1. So first row, update. Second row, 7 minus 3, 4, 3 minus 3, 0, infinity minus 3, 9 minus 3, 6, 5 minus 3, 2, and 6 minus 3, 3. So second row is updated. Third row least element is 3. So 8 minus 3, 5 minus 3, 4 minus 3, 6 minus 3, infinity minus 3, 3 minus 3. So third row is updated. Now comes to fourth row. 2 is the least. So 9 minus 2, infinity minus 2, 7 minus 2, 11 minus 2, 10 minus 2, and 2 minus 2. So the D updated. E, 1 is the least. So starting with your infinity, 5 minus 1, 9 minus 1, 8 minus 1, 11 minus 1, 1 minus 1. So E is updated. Now the last row, 2 is the least. So 5 minus 2, 7 minus 2, 2 minus 2, 8 minus 2, 9 minus 2, infinity minus 2. So this is the resulting matrix after your column, okay, row operations. Now after column operations, what will be there? Now I will select this one and I will copy here. Right. Now I need to select the least element in each and every column and I need to update. Okay. First column 0, second column 0, third column 0, very happy. Fourth column 1, I need to do something. And fifth column 2 is the least. And last column, any 0 you can take. Right. Once you are having the 0, so first 3 columns same as it is, you can copy paste because of the 0 element in the column, no need to change the elements. Now I have to change only column 4 and column 5, right? Least element in the fourth column is 1, so 6 minus 1, okay, start with 1, 1 minus 1, okay. So this one, 1 minus 1, 6 minus 1, 3 minus 1, 9 minus 1, 7 minus 1, 6 minus 1. ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఏదో పెట్టారు, టీమ్స్ నాట్ అలౌయింగ్ టు ద క్లాస్. వాట్ హ్యాపెండ్? ఓన్లీ 17 మెంబర్స్. ఏంటి టీమ్స్ లో ప్రాబ్లం? I will open the options. Is there anything? Who can bypass the lobby? People in the organization, everybody. Okay, otherwise I will make everyone. Then you try. Okay.
Teams website under working.
Teams ఏ వర్క్ చేయట్లేదా?
టీమ్స్ వెబ్సైట్
అవ్వట్లేదు సార్.
ఓకే ఓకే.
మంది కూడా మధ్యలో అయిపోతుంది సార్ ఇంకో 10 minutes.
అవునా? ఏమి? అయితే ఇదేదో టీమ్స్ సర్వర్ లో ప్రాబ్లం అనుకుంటాను. ఓకే ఓకే.
సర్వర్ ప్రాబ్లం.
అయ్యో, ఓకే ఓకే.
మనం ఆల్రెడీ ఉన్నాం కాబట్టి మనకు అవుతుంది సార్. ఇప్పుడు కొత్తగా జాయిన్ అవ్వనించుకోవట్లేదు.
అరే రే సర్లేండి, నో ప్రాబ్లం. మనది ఎలాగో రికార్డ్ అయిపోతుంది కాబట్టి ఇది రికార్డింగ్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసేద్దాంలేండి. డౌన్లోడ్ చేసి విల్ మేక్ ఇట్ రైట్. సో ఐ విల్ షేర్ దిస్ ఎక్సెల్ ఫైల్ ఆల్సో ఇన్ యువర్ టీమ్స్, ఆల్సో ఇన్ యువర్ వాట్సాప్ ఆల్సో. ఓకే, క్లాస్ అయిన తర్వాత ఇది మీకు షేర్ ఇచ్చేస్తాను దీంట్లో. ఎలాగో సిస్టమ్ నుంచి షేర్ కాబట్టి ప్రాబ్లం లేదు, డైరెక్ట్లీ ఐ కెన్ అటాచ్ రైట్. ఒక పని చేద్దాం, రైట్. సో రెండు తీసి వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్లో పెట్టేస్తానులేండి, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఇంకా నెమ్మదిగా స్థిమితంగా కూర్చొని వినొచ్చు. రైట్, నౌ ఫర్ ది ఫిఫ్త్ కాలమ్ 2 is the list. So starting with your 7 minus 2, 2 minus 2, infinity minus 2, 8 minus 2, 10 minus 2 and 7 minus 2. So the fifth column is updated. So this is the resulting situation after column operations. Now in this I need to try for assignments. So okay, so I will take this small portion to our Paint 3D. Right now, okay, right now we try for giving the assignments. Okay, first row 2 zeros, no. Second row 2 zeros, no. Third row, okay, single zero row is available for me, so I assigned 0 at CJ6, and whatever the zeros that are available in the particular column I need to strike off. So DJ6, EJ6, 2 zeros are there in the same column of assigned 0, so you strike off. Next, D, no. E, no 0 is there. F, single 0 is available. Okay, give the assignment to single 0 row, F row, and assign to J3. Now look there, any 0 is available in the vertical. Okay, no, right. So row style assignment first phase is over. Now column style, you come from the J1 column. So single 0 column, nice. So give the assignment to AJ1. Now look there, any 0 is in the row. Yes, AJ4, 0 is there, I strike it off. Next column J2. Okay, this is also a single 0 column. Any 0 in the row? Yes. At BJ5, I have the 0, I strike it off. Next, third column, already assignment is there. Fourth column, 0 is not available. Fifth column, 0 is not available. Sixth column, over. Now you look at your solution. I need 6 assignments, but here I have only 4 assignments. Got the point? Now what to do? You have to start ticking. Oh, one thing. Okay. So what we will do? Right. మన టిక్కులు పెట్టడానికి ఇక్కడ ప్లేస్ లేదు ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, దీన్ని వెనక్కి తిప్పి మళ్ళీ ముందుకు తీసుకొస్తాను. ఇంకో షీట్లో పంపిద్దాం. ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మనకు ప్లేస్ వచ్చింది. రైట్. సో నౌ యూ స్టార్ట్ యువర్ row ticking, column ticking, right? So we'll start one by one. So with green. So where to start? Where there is no assignment in a row, you tick that row, right? So first row is there, second row is assignment, third row is assigned, fourth row D, no assignment, tick it. E, no assignment, tick it. Row tick చేసాక ఏం చేయాలి? Identify striker zeros in that row. సో D తో స్టార్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను. There is a striker 0 at a D J6. So you tick that column. Next come to okay, column tick అయ్యాక ఏం చేయాలి తర్వాత చూద్దాం. నెక్స్ట్ ఈ రో టిక్ చేశారు, మళ్ళీ అక్కడే 0 స్ట్రైక్ ఆఫ్ ఉంది. ఓకే, ఆల్రెడీ కాలమ్ ఇస్ టిక్డ్, రైట్? సో రో టికింగ్ డిఈ, నెక్స్ట్ కాలమ్ టికింగ్కి వెళ్ళేది అయిపోయిన పని. నవ్ ద కాలమ్ టికింగ్, కాలమ్ టిక్ చేశారు, J6 was ticked. So in the column ticked, you need to search for assigned 0. Attendance, okay. Okay. Right. After column ticking, search for assigned 0 and tick that row. So there is assigned row at a C, third row. So I need to tick the row. Next, row tick అయ్యాక మళ్ళీ ఏం చేయాలి? Search for is there any crossed 0. So look at your C, 5, 2, 1, 2, infinity, no crossed 0. So I need to stop. Right? Stop అయిపోయాక ఏం చేయాలి? You need to go for, you need to draw the lines by making ఏం చేయాలి? మార్క్డ్ కాలమ్, అన్మార్క్డ్ రోస్, రైట్? సో మార్క్డ్ కాలమ్, కొత్త రంగు ఏదో ఇద్దాం అన్నాను, రైట్? సో మార్క్డ్ కాలమ్, ఓకే, కొంచెం డార్క్. So this is marked column, right? Unmarked rows. So this is A is unmarked row. Okay. Values చెరిగిపోతున్నట్టున్నాయి. Okay. This is unmarked row. This is also unmarked row. Okay. And F is also unmarked row. How many lines I got? Only 4. So I can write here L1, L2, L3 and L4. Right? I was having some problem of having only 4 assignments. So I started row ticking, column ticking. Right? So lines also 4 will be there. Got the point? So marked column, unmarked rows. Right? Now what I need to do now? Identify intersection elements. So vertical line చూసి దాని ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయో అక్కడ రౌండ్ చేసేయండి. సో L4, L3 intersection. Next BJ6, this is L2, L4 intersection and L1, L4 intersection. ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ దగ్గర ఏమున్నాయో చూసి రౌండర్స్ చేసి పక్కన పెట్టుకోండి. నెక్స్ట్ ఇప్పుడు రండి ఎక్కడికి ఫ్రీ సెల్స్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాయో చూడండి. ఫ్రీ సెల్స్ నాట్ కవర్డ్ బై ద లైన్స్, రైట్? సో మీరు జాగ్రత్తగా చూస్తే ఇక్కడ మీకు హ్యాపీగా ఫ్రీ సెల్స్ అన్ని ఓ దగ్గర జాగ్రత్తగా చూడండి. CDE, రైట్? CDE రోస్ అండ్ J1, J2, J3, J4, J5 ఈ మధ్యలో చిన్న మ్యాట్రిక్స్ లాగా మధ్యలో హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నాయి మీకు, రైట్? Sometimes it will not be possible, right? So you need to search for wherever there are the free cells. So what is the least element in the free cell? It is 1. Least element 1. So you have to update this table. Okay. Okay. So what I need to do? Right. ఈ మిడిల్ సొల్యూషన్ ఒక్కసారి తీసుకెళ్ళి మన ఎక్సెల్లో పెట్టేద్దాం. ఓకే. So here we need to write so this is 24. So here I am writing as only 4 assignments we need to update. After row ticking and column ticking, we will get the table as division. ఓకే సో ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు చూడండి సో లీస్ట్ ఎలిమెంట్ 1 is to be deleted from all the elements. సో 5 తీసేసి ఇక్కడ నేను రాయను 4 రాయాలి. సో దిస్ ఈస్ 2 తీసేసి 1 నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ 1 తీసేసి 0 నెక్స్ట్ 2 డిలీట్ చేసి 1 ఇన్ఫినిటీ మైనస్ 1 ఇన్ఫినిటీ అవుతుంది సో వీ నీడ్ నాట్ చేంజ్ నెక్స్ట్ 7 minus 1 6 నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ఫినిటీ మైనస్ 1 ఇన్ఫినిటీ సో 5 minus 1 4 నెక్స్ట్ 8 minus 1 7 next 6 minus 1 5 next infinity minus 1 infinity so 4 minus 1 3 next 8 minus 1 7 next 6 minus 1 so it is 5 next 8 minus 1 7. After making your free cells updation, whatever the number you deleted there at your free cells, that number you need to add to the number at intersection. So here you see in the first intersection L1 L4 the number is 1, so I need to add 1 plus 1, it is 2. So in the next intersection, I have the value 3. So I need to write 3 plus 1, 4. Next intersection, I have the infinity. So infinity plus 1 is again infinity, right? Okay. Now this solution we need to update, and for this I need to get the assignment. Control C. So after updating free cells and intersection elements, we will get the updated matrix as ఇది. Okay. So in this matrix assignment is to be done. Okay. సో ఇప్పుడు జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకుని ఇక్కడ వాల్యూస్ మనం వేసేసుకుంటాం రైట్ ఇదంతా డయాగ్రామ్ ఇది ఓకే సో వాట్ ఆర్ ది వాల్యూస్ 0 infinity 3 0 5 2 first row, second row 4 0 infinity 5 0 4, third row 4 1 0 1 infinity 0, fourth row 6 infinity 4 7 5 0, next E row infinity 3 7 5 7 0, and one more thing, remaining numbers are as it is, and last row F 3 5 0 5 5 infinity. So for this we try to give the assignment. Sometimes you may not get the optimal solution also. ఈసారి 5 వచ్చాయి అనుకోండి మళ్ళీ రో టికింగ్ కాలమ్ టికింగ్ చేయాలి రైట్ సో దిస్ is only the extreme case, only extreme case. Okay, so just I am trying to give the full information only. Understood? So this is only the information. Okay. Time is not available. Okay. Okay, right. Now we shall, because the time is 11:30, right? We shall stop the discussion for this assignment problem for today's class, and in the next class we will continue with your some more cases in your assignment problem. Majorly, the one is small one is the maximization problem. Next one is flight scheduling or airline scheduling or bus scheduling. Like this scheduling problem we will call. Okay. And the last thing and the most fascinating and enjoying parameter, that is the traveling salesman problem. Okay. So we'll stop the sharing now. I will download the attendance list. Okay. Downloading. Okay. Okay. I will stop the recording.